Welcome back, Truth Seeker. February 21st, 2019. It's the 54-year anniversary of the assassination of Malcolm X. His death blamed on the assassin Thomas Hagan of the Nation of Islam. For the record, the word Islam has a gematria of 54. What I want to show you in this video is what I've talked about before, all the things that are suspicious about his death, the parallels to Martin Luther King Jr., and touch on the theory that there's a connection between Barack Obama and Malcolm X, maybe even a genetic relation. There's a strange parallel between the day Obama was born and the day Malcolm X was assassinated, so we'll get to that. Malcolm X was born May 19th. He was 39 years old when he was killed. From his prior birthday, his last birthday, his 39th birthday, to the day he was killed was 9 months and 3 days into his age. 9 months, 3 days. Special numbers. Malcolm X equals 93, Martin Luther King Jr. 93, Black History Month 93, Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks 93, and an important number to Black history all throughout history. Both MLK and Malcolm X were killed at age 39, the reflection of 93. The segregation era ended in 39. In the case of Malcolm X, he was born Malcolm Little, and both Malcolm and Little son to 39. He was a Muslim man. He died 87 days before his upcoming birthday. Muslim has gematria of 87 as well as 39. Dead at 39, 87 days before his upcoming birthday. He was also killed in New York. New York is the land of 39. If you're not familiar with my work, the first governor of New York was George Clinton, born July 26, 1739. New York's birthday is July 26, 1788. Established on a date with 39 numerology. New York's 39. It's the Empire State. Empire's 39. NY's 39. NYC's 39. Georgia's 39, Clinton's 39, as in George Clinton, the first governor. The United Nations there is 39 floors tall. The World's Fair was in New York in the year 39. Every New York Super Bowl won, 4 by the Giants, 1 by the Jets, all come back to the number 39. G-Min equals 39. It's a really long list. Just to show you how stupid it is with New York and 39, the ESPN show First Take went to New York September 3rd, a 3/9 date, and they started a countdown on their screen. Some of you might have saw this on New York's birthday, which was 39 days before they went there. ESPN, the world of sports, news, and more. If it's coming through the media, it's all presented to you through this code. It's Kabbalah. So anyway, 39, New York. Malcolm X dead there at the age. We're going to go over the 4 base ciphers and how they work, but just follow. Malcolm X was killed on the 21st of Black History Month. Malcolm X has gematria of 42, so does the name Martin. Again, in the sitcom Martin, he lives in apartment number 42. February, Black History Month, February 42. When you write out 21, he was killed on the 21st. 21 has gematria of 42 as well as 39, dead at 39. Malcolm X on the 21st. The N-word equals 42. Brothers equals 42. Slavery 42. This whole Jussie Smollett thing going on right now is a shaming ritual meant to shame all of black people in Black History Month by the numbers. It's completely made up crap. Jussie Smollett's just the actor playing the part. When he signed up to be a celebrity, this is what he signed up for. Black history also sums to 181, which is the 42nd prime number. Every year from Obama's birthday to the start of Black History Month, February 1st is 181 days, and Barack Obama equals 181. So Malcolm X, born May 19th, killed February 21st, buried February 27th. His assassin, Thomas Hagan, got 44 years in prison. 44 years, like how MLK would be killed on 4/4, April 4th, 1968. Notice the name Thomas Hagan and the word shooting have gematria values of 107 and 44. The date Malcolm X was killed had numerology of 107 and 44. Perfect. The word kills 44. Again, MLK killed on 4/4, a year to the day from his speech, Beyond Vietnam, A Time to Break Silence. April 4th, 1967, MLK gave the speech. A year later, he was killed. And that speech was against the military. Military equals 44, which makes sense, right? Kill 44, execution 44, military 44. But very clear parallels. The place Malcolm X was killed was the Audubon Ballroom. Now, here are the 4 base ciphers that we're looking at. I'm going to show you how all 4 of these values for Audubon Ballroom matter. The first cipher is the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z is 26. The next cipher is the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. When you get to double-digit letters, you just turn them into single-digit numbers. You use numerology. So, for example, Z, the 26th letter in this dark blue cipher, it's not 26, it's 2 plus 6 is 8. Z becomes 8. Y, the 25th letter, becomes 2 plus 5 is 7. You just make each letter a single-digit number. Then you add. Audubon Ballroom sums to 239. 239 is the 52nd prime number. He was dead on the 52nd day of the year, February 21st. Death also has Gematria 52. Audubon Ballroom is also 86, like the term 86 to get rid of. Blood sacrifice is 86. So notice Secret Society, perfect overlap with Audubon Ballroom. His death was blamed on the Nation of Islam, which equals 58, like Audubon Ballroom. Tying into the secret society thing, Freemasonry, Rosicrucianism, interrelated secret societies, both based in Kabbalah, where this code of letters and numbers comes from, also 58. Again, blood sacrifice, 86. Malcolm X, born Malcolm Little, was born May 19th. That's the 139th day of the year. Notice Freemasonry is 139 and 58. He was buried in Ferncliffe Cemetery, which equals 88. He was also killed on a date that had 88 numerology as well. One of his last speeches was about Jewish folks. He essentially called them a bunch of crybabies. Gave that speech not long before his assassination. For the record, Jewish equals 88. And the day that he was shot was also a span of 88 days from his birthday. Call it a coincidence. So, now I want to get into this Obama, not Denzel Washington, Malcolm X thing. Listen to Obama. This always cracked me up. I still remember this like it was yesterday. I said, wait a minute, was Obama just watching, some Malcolm X speeches? Maybe he just watched Spike Lee's Malcolm X movie? Watch this. You might remember this.
But people will not be hoodwinked. You will not be bamboozled.
Yeah. Where did he get those series of words? They won't be hoodwinked. They won't be bamboozled. Man, I've seen that in Spike Lee's movie of the Malcolm X speech right here.
Oh, I say it again. You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway. If you don't know this about the Malcolm X film, it's 3 hours and 22 minutes. Back in the days of VHS, it was 2 movies. I know because we had it. Malcolm X, 3 hours and 22 minutes. And what day did the film come out? November 18th, the 322nd day of the year. What do you know about 322? Big numbers there for Masonry and Yale Skull and Bones, who have their hands on a lot of things, including the entertainment industry. Anyhow, Barack Obama was born August 4th, 1961. And from his birthday to the day that Malcolm X was killed was 1,297 days later. The 42 months also stands out, but the 1,297 is what really stands out, and here's why. 1,297 is the 211th prime number, and 211 is the 47th prime number. And how old was Obama when he became president? He was 47. And remember, this is the number of the presidency. President's 47. White House is 47. Government's 47. Authorities 47. DC's 47. Democrats 47. Republicans 47. You know, the guy sitting there right now is Trump 47. Remember, Barack Obama joked about Donald Trump being the next president at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in 2011? That wasn't a joke. That was just all part of the old script. But I've just always wondered, I mean, is there a relation between the two men? And I find this very interesting. From his birth to his death. Again, Obama was born for the throne. In case you're new here, if you don't know this about Obama, Barack Hussein Obama, our most pure ciphers, the alphabetic order with rules of numerology, 64. Civil rights equals 64. The Civil Rights Act in 64. Obama elected as the 44th president 44 years after the Civil Rights Act. Obama ran on hope. Hope equals 44. When you flip the alphabetic order around, it's 64. Obama number 44. 44 years after the Civil Rights Act, you know. Malcolm X dead on the 44 date. MLK dead on the 44 date. Then you get the legacy of Obama. But, anyhow. Little speculation there. Just interesting. What's definitely not a coincidence is the relationship between the deaths of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. Two of many people to be killed by the numbers, or if not actually killed, made to have faked their deaths by the numbers. One of two things is going on. A lot of people think Martin Luther King Jr. faked his death. Less people think that about Malcolm X, but it's entirely possible that both of them did. Again, these men are only famous because the people who control the history books made them famous. The people who control the media made them famous. You wouldn't know either of these men's names if it wasn't for the people who run the show. And that's just a fact. So sometimes I wonder if they both got off course. Again, like I said, Martin Luther King Jr. killed a year to the day of speaking out against the military, which he was not supposed to do. And Malcolm X killed shortly after speaking out against the Jews, calling them crybabies. So we'll leave it there for now. Be sure to pick up the book, Their Deaths in My Book, plus a whole lot more. You want to know this knowledge inside out. Until next time, Truth Seeker.